my beautiful vibrational spirits and souls in the skies. Today I wanted to talk about egos. So, us being spiritual spirits, us being these blessings in the skies, I know it may be a lot easier to just want to say that everything, well, basically nothing on this plane matters. Nothing on this realm matters, inferring to the Matrix. Which I guess you could say. But then again, let's not act like we are here for no reason. Let's not act like things are happening here. Things aren't happening here. Like there aren't souls and internal damnation around this bitch. Let's not act like that. So, egos are one of the things here that are here to protect us from beings that we think are going against us, beings that are going against us, situations that are against us, and that are against what we feel is our highest good. It is important that we take care of our egos. It is important that we take care of ourselves because we do matter, and the things that we do matters. The things that we say matters. There's lots of power in our words. There's lots of power in our actions. So pushing your ego to the side like your ego don't matter is something of a, I guess you could say, beginner move. Because as long as you're on this plane, as long as you're on this realm with all this shit going on, ego is going to be here to protect you. As long as you're in this physical plane, ego is going to be here to protect you. It is up to you to make sure that your ego, your inner child, is not so wounded and traumatized where it acts out and outside of the heart chakra. Because then that's just karma. Then that's just more karmic debt that you got to deal with, plus the one that your ego is already dealing with. So, whenever you get in that zone where it's like, man, I hate it here, man. Once you start feeling those low vibrational feelings of like grief and regret, resentment, you know what I mean, all that, talk to your ego. If it's in your head, if it's, in sign language, say something. Because I promise you, your ego will speak back. Your ego will always be the first to react. Spirit will always protect you, but your ego will always be the first one to react. Especially depending on how much you've dealt with and how much you've chosen to heal yourself and your ego. So, yeah, whenever you feel down in those places, just talk to your ego, talk to that self. Because your ego is also connected to your inner child. Everything is connected to you. Every being of you is connected to you. Everything outside of you is connected to you in some way. Because we're all made in the Creator's eye. We're all made in God's eye. Ra's eye. But that's a different topic. Even so, ask your ego, are you okay? What's wrong? What's going on? You want to talk for a second? Let's talk. Let's figure out what's going on. Because I promise you, ego wants those conversations. No matter how much you may push it to the side, ego wants those conversations. Your inner child wants those conversations. Your ego, you probably don't know how your ego's feeling unless you talk to it. You may wonder why you feel so alone all the time. That's ego. Damn, I feel alone. Shit. Damn, I want somebody in my company right now. Shit. It's your ego. Talk to him. Us being spirits, us being souls, we're basically spirit guides, bro. Us being that, we don't have emotion. We don't naturally feel emotions, bro. And that's why some of the most strongest, when they call motherfuckers, what's it called? Like a sociopath or something, someone you just don't care about emotions or whatnot. Bro, that's just how your spirit is, bro. Spirit has never had emotions. Spirit has felt, but spirit hasn't had emotions like anger, fucking fear and shit. What the fuck does a spirit have to fear? You see what I'm saying? It don't matter how strong your magic is, a spirit don't fear that. Spirit don't fear that, bro. We're stronger than that, bro. Sorry, my foot when it gets my foot when it gets to wood. Still, bro. Sit there and console your ego. Talk to your ego. Talk to that inner child. Because your ego is here to protect you in this physical realm. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, they'll always be here protecting you in the spirit realm. Making sure that karma is dealt. Making sure that things are recorded. So that the justice is dealt properly. But your ego will be here in the physical realm. So make sure that your ego is working in the heart chakra. Talk to them. And over time, over moments, not time, you will start to notice the changes within your ego. You'll start to notice them being a bit more quiet, a bit more reserved. Even when you hear some shit you probably don't want to hear, they'll listen. They'll just sit there. And it won't bother them. Because over moments, your ego will start to develop more habits of the higher self, who you are. Start to develop habits of universal energy, universal mindset, a higher mindset, a high vibrational mindset. Because ego is nothing but a child, basically. You can just train your ego to do whatever. You see niggas who work out every day, it's because they train their egos to work out every day. They train themselves to work out every day. And that you start to see that build happening. You start to see them big ass muscles, them big ass boulder rocks on their shit because they have trained their ego and to a certain extent to where ego, they could just do that. They can just do that. So you being a high vibrational being, train yourself to be more healed. Talk to yourself more. Write down whatever your ego is saying when you ask that question, what's going on? Man, I just feel like yada, yada, yada. I just think yada, yada, yada. Don't matter what they say. They may say one thing and go to the next, and then go to the next, and go to the next. But write it down, though, because that's how your ego is feeling. That's what emotion is going on with them. It don't matter what they may say some crazy shit that you would never say alone. They may say some things that you deny. But I tell you what, that ego is going to call things out. It'll call those spirits out. It'll call those demons out that have been messing with them, that have been tormenting them. If someone has been tormenting you, wouldn't you want to speak up after a while? Well, that's not even the case. That's some ego shit. You see what I'm saying? But the second your ego convicts that spirit, makes that spirit known, makes that root of the problem known, you start feeling a whole lot better. Your ego starts acting a whole lot different. So yeah, namaste.